Okay, boom. Okay. God damn it. Boom. That's what I was trying to do. Alright. Let's see how good my stream act. Hopefully it don't do no bogus activities. Let's get into the first video though, chat. You dig? You dig me? Hold on. What you mean come over here? Here's why you don't attack the referee. Let's see why he attacked this referee. Okay, well, these ladies are pissed. I don't know what happened. Well, she was pointed at point blank range by some firearm or what is going on here? Let's figure this out, man. This lady is hitting a vape. Yeah, you know she's pissed. Anybody hitting vapes, they pissed, chat. At least that's what I think. Why does she keep mentioning the gun? Do they have the gun in there? They pointed a gun at her when she was the coach? What happened, bro? Why do you keep mentioning that? Am I tripping? Okay, hold fast, lady. This officer ain't did nothing to y'all. Obviously, some other man did, or men, plural. Why are they attacking this guy? Somebody, you want to come up on me? What, you want to come up to me? Wait, what? This officer's like, hold on, bro. You're not just gonna leave after saying that. What are we doing? Okay, now it's a yelling match. Now I was waiting on this moment. Like, when is he gonna get tired of them screaming? Because they are yelling pretty loud. Now let's backtrack. This officer is now pissed. Now he's pissed. I'm pretty sure he's also Caucasian, as well as these two women are. Caucasian on Caucasian violence. Let's see what this leads to. 9 times out of 10 leads to somebody going to jail, somebody getting yelled at, telling them that they stupid and all that. Let's see. Why is this woman dressed like she finna go work construction? Do she got a glove on? Hey, why this officer really can't hold his own against her, bro? She kind of beating his motherfucking ass. Jesus Christ. Come on, officer. Is he finna slam her? Other side of the parking lot. Okay. Let's hear from this guy with the Modelo shirt on. He might be telling the truth. We don't know yet. Wow. He just immediately ran off in the middle of him talking. What's to say, buddy, don't leave? Also, why are they driving pickup trucks? I thought these was like undercover cars and shit like that. These Ford F-150s. These are just like police issued trucks. Y'all make arrests in these, or these y'all cars? See, what did I say, chat? Well, I don't think I mentioned the word crying, but it leads to fighting and somebody being called stupid, then somebody screaming and yelling, and see, now we got the crying stage. It's you know what I'm saying? Say, yo, rare footage of Shaw having on a shirt. Anyway, how you doing, man? I'm doing pretty good, Storm Fury. And the crazy part is, when I put this shirt on, really, I put this shirt on because I was cold as fuck, bro. But I was like, bro, as soon as I get on stream, somebody's gonna mention, like, yo, this nigga finally got on a fucking shirt. But I only put the shirt on because I was cold as fuck. But most of the time, I ain't got no shirt on because I'm in the crib. You know what I'm saying? But I'm doing good today, bro. How you doing? I'm really chilling, you dig? Lady, we seen the video. He ain't swing on you first. You bust him all in his shit. You was throwing all type of haymakers and all type of wild punches. He trying to duck and dodge and and dive and weave and all that shit, bro. And you was clocking him all in his shit. He couldn't get a hold of you. We. Let me stop stuttering. Well, I'm doing good. That's dope. That's dope, Storm Fury. So they start fighting us. Okay, now he's back. With the guy with the Modelo shirt on. That's what I want to hear from. I want to hear from him because he has on the Modelo shirt. I want to hear from this old man. Talk to the guy with the Modelo shirt on. So are we watching the meteor shower tonight? The meteor shower. It's supposed to be a fucking meteor shower? Where it's supposed to be raining meteors at? That shit better not be the one in Chicago. I ain't trying to get fucked up by no meteors. Well, that shit gonna be like in Oklahoma or some shit. It said 344. Well, it's 249 right now. Where it's supposed to be raining meteors at? By the moon? Are they supposed to be hitting Earth? Are they like big? No, not hitting Earth. Okay, good. Yo, make sure y'all like the stream. Make sure y'all like the stream and y'all sub, man. They followed him here. Oh hell no. Also, I would like to mention YouTube's new stupid update rolling out today. What update? What, they got like new features coming, or what's the update? I ain't hear about it. Well, I don't really know about nothing updating on YouTube, no way. Unless I go like into my studio or something like that. YouTube studio. How is I was to say, how's her handcuffs off? She's being arrested. See, here she goes. She lying. She lying, Jack. Let's not believe lies. Said basically YouTube is making an AI that can detect if you're under 18 or over 18. I low key seen that. I seen that. I think I seen that on I don't know if it was, I think I was watching a YouTube video where they were saying like that they gonna make wasn't Patrick CC. Was it Patrick CC? Was it Jamari? I forget. It was somebody. I was watching some YouTube channel, either while I was on stream or off stream, and they were saying something about that that YouTube was gonna do some little thing where you'll have to like verify your page or something like that on whether you 18 or under or whatever. I didn't know if that was real or not. I had kind of suspected like this might be fake, or I don't think YouTube's gonna do it. So let's say you're an 18-year-old watching Coco Melon, then use new YouTube's new AI. It's gonna detect U.S. under 18. What the fuck? That's kind of dumb. Damn. So I mean that's gonna change a lot of stuff for creators then, because when I go live, my when you go live on YouTube, you click the button that says it's two buttons and it says, is this live for kids or is this live not for kids? And then I always click no, because it's like, okay, my live's really not for kids. Really, 'cause I'm gonna be cussing and all that, so I don't really need no kids watching me. But at the end of the day, people who are under 18 still watch my lives, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? It'd be a bunch of motherfuckers in here like, oh, y'all got school tomorrow, bro. I got football practice. Or, yo, bro, I'm in like the 5th grade or some shit. And I'd be like, oh, okay, that's dope. Which is crazy. I don't know how that's gonna work, bro. Maybe they testing it out, or I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into it though. For real, for real. What's up, Leighton? This lady didn't never just claim self defense for her friend. Lady, she swung with him first. Let's chill. So also there's wait. Also there's YouTube Kids for a reason. It's the parents' job to put them on YouTube Kids. Also, they think about their kids way too much. Yeah, that's true. I agree with that. Which is I mean, I get I get YouTube's whole like I don't want to say policy, but I guess whole thing with the like age, whatever. I mean, I guess I get it, but at the same time, I don't. 'Cause it's like I, I don't think that's gonna stop nobody who's under 18 to be watching whatever videos they want to watch on YouTube. Like I think it's gonna be like the same. It's gonna be like, yo, if they want to watch this, they're gonna watch it. If they don't want to watch it, they ain't gonna watch it. I low key be kind of glad that I kind of hit the right ages at the right time. Because when I was 14 and 13, well, when I was like 14, 15, 16, I ain't had none of that to worry about on YouTube. And I'm pretty sure I made my YouTube channel and I was like, yo, let me go ahead and say that I'm like 18 already. The second they ask me for my ID, I'm quitting and deleting YouTube. Yeah, see, now that's going to be wild. They asking you like for ID and all that. That's crazy. That kind of sounds like Florida. I think I heard in like Florida. I think it's for like Facebook, but ain't nobody using Facebook no goddamn way. But they said in Florida, like if you like 13, I think if you like, I think if you under 16, but if you like 13 and under or something like that, somewhere around the age of 13, that you can't have Facebook, or you gotta have like you gotta sign up like with your ID or some shit they said. I don't know. That's still wild and whack as fuck. I'm just saying, personally. Okay. It's also happening on Instagram and TikTok, I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't doubt it. Whoa. The Kraken? Seattle? So your kid got punched in hockey. Well, first of all, in hockey they fight anyway. So if somebody started fighting your kid should fight back. Obviously, I'm gonna think his kid was losing the fight. That's why he got mad and he went over there and pushed them refs. But that ain't no call for you to push them, bro. Just get your son like some boxing classes and tell him how to like fight on the ice. Tell him like pull their shirts over their head and punch them. But hockey's a fighting sport, brother. Not hockey. I know this about hockey. You can't be no bitch playing that sport. That's one sport that don't allow you to be no bitch. You could be a bitch playing football, basketball, soccer, hockey. You can't be no bitch ass nigga. No bullshit. So my first theory is a hacker is gonna leak everyone's ID. And theory two, YouTube is gonna reverse this update. Because if everybody stop using YouTube because of it, then YouTube is gonna make money, which means they're gonna have to reverse this update. Well, true. I personally don't think YouTube is gonna do that dumb shit. Mainly because there's so many people that use the platform, and then it. How would I say? Once again, it's kind of like it. If they doing that, it's also gonna affect the creators, like people like myself. We're gonna have to like, I guess you could say, certain YouTube already age restrict a lot of content, even shit that don't really need to be age restricted. So it's gonna start hindering a lot of people who make content, a la my goddamn self. But yeah, and YouTube always coming out with new updates and all type of new bomb ass terminology and all type of dumb shit, which really doesn't make any fucking sense. So I don't know how long they're gonna rock with that shit. They probably gonna test some shit out and not really end up doing it anyway. But that's my thought process, because it's gonna fall back. Like whatever they do to try to affect y'all as viewers, they're going to do that same thing, and it's also gonna fall back and affect the people who create content. So I don't know how they gonna maneuver about that shit. What the hell was that? What is this? This officer didn't react to this? is this a remote control car? This car little bitty as hell, bro. What the fuck? I ain't never seen nothing like this before. What? This car look like a tin can. Like if you walked up on this joint, you could ball this car up. Damn. What's like 17 clowns inside this joint? This is crazy. Well, he already admitted to y'all that he pushed the refs. So it's either y'all gonna book him or y'all just gonna write him like some shit where he gotta like go to court or some shit. But I understand his frustration. He should have just never like. I don't think he should have took it out on them refs because then them kids at the end of the day. So he tripped out on that. Let's reverse this update. He laughing at that. Well, y'all keep telling him like, "Yo, did you push him?" So you saying you didn't push him? He already admitted to y'all. I pushed the referees, bro. Those are his words out of his mouth. So it's either y'all gonna book him or y'all not. You telling him it's video? Duh, nigga. It's cameras in there. Of course, there's video. He already admitted to pushing him. So what's gonna happen now? Like, why y'all steady? They went on rambling for like another 6 minutes. This is insane. He looked at him like, what? He probably thought the referee was a little older, but you can tell by their size them is some little ass kids, but whatever. still don't understand why drunk people ask cops for badge number. Me neither. Well, that kid ain't got no serious bodily injuries, bro. He all he did was hit his tailbone on that ice. His tailbone gonna be bruised like Stephen Curry was that one time when he went up for that shot and he came down and he landed on his bottom. It's gonna be a tailbone bruise injury. He gonna be alright, bro. He ain't gonna have no bones broken. Neither one of them. And the second one don't really even care because he obviously, well, the second one know how to fall. The first one, well, then again he had on skates, so I can't really tell him how to fall. Whatever. I kind of predicted that already. That either they gonna book him or they gonna tell him, yo, you gonna have to like show up to like a court appearance or something like that, or they might come to his house to come get him if the person do decides to press charges or whatever the fuck the case may be. Somebody you were hoping for an arrest. Look at his face. She came. She looked at him with her arms up, like, well, what's going on? Why ain't he getting locked up? Oh man, that's hilarious, bro. Look at her face. She's pissed. Like, so y'all not gonna lock him up? No, ma'am. It's a misdemeanor. Look at her like, what's going on here? I could have sworn she said, didn't she walk when they walked up on her? Didn't she say she was a? Didn't she say she was an officer or a police officer? Lady, are you dumb? See, this kind of tells me either she lied when she walked up and said that bullshit, or she's an officer and she doesn't know the law, which a lot of them don't, which is crazy. Lady, that was a misdemeanor. That wasn't a felony. Now, if the boy has broken bones, felony. They gonna book buddy. But come on now. She said she was an officer. If I'm correct, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. Lady, if that was the case, ma'am, you should have booked him. You should have been like, hey, I'm police. You better stop right now. You going to jail, and pulled out your handcuffs and put them in handcuffs, bro. But you can't come and tell these officers, yeah, it's very disappointing that I came and gave you guys this evidence and you guys aren't locking him up. Well, lady, as an officer of the law, you say you are. Let me throw quotations around that because I don't see no badge. These are officers. Obviously, this officer right here that's writing with this pen and this pad, he knows the law. He's like, yo, brother, if that boy bones are broken or he wants to press charges, we booking you. If he ain't got no broken bones, it's really nothing we could do. We could charge you with misdemeanor. I guess you could say like assault, but it's a misdemeanor, so it's not really that important. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get off on that. But lady, come on now. You want them to slam this man on his shit and tell him he going to jail? Nah, brother, it's not happening like that. You gotta know the law, lady. Read the law book. Read the law book. He just stood completely silent, like, bro, I don't care. Look, now this officer got to explain this to these motherfuckers, which they gonna be disappointed. They not gonna get it. He's wasting his time, bro. He should just go home. To hitting your tailbone hurts, but I'm sure the kid is fine. Yeah, the kid, alright, bro. He was on some hockey ice, and the dude pushed him, and he fell on his back. Like, it's alright, bro. They looking for the man to get arrested, but like the officer said, that's a misdemeanor. It's not like, oh, he committed bodily. Now, if he has bodily harm, like all his tailbone is fractured or some shit when he fell on the ice, cool. I doubt that little boy has a fractured tailbone from falling this ice because he's a hockey referee. I'm pretty sure he plays hockey his goddamn self. Me personally, I feel like he should learn how to fall. That's just my, not saying that it was okay for this nigga to push him, but if somebody walks up on you and pushes you and you a hockey player and you play hockey, I've seen hockey. I've seen my fair share of hockey. Dudes walk up and get pushed. It's either they gonna skate backwards or they might stumble a little bit, but they not falling. That little boy fell on his ass. Like he fell hard as shit. I ain't gonna front. So I think the reason many people ask for badge numbers is because they think, well, they can they can file false reports against the police. Well, true. So well, I'm heading out. See you, so stay fresh, my guy. Appreciate you, Storm Fury, for tuning in, my guy. Appreciate that. You did. That's a fact. But a push versus a punch, two different, like we're on two different sides of spectrum. Like punch in the face, I think that might be felony assault. Push and you fall, I don't think that resolves in felony assault. In some cases, if the officer's a dickhead, he might. But punch versus push, we on two different sides of the spectrum, brother. I think you should understand that as a human with a brain. No bullshit. They not the same thing. Like if somebody pushed me, would I be offended? Of course. Somebody punched me in the face. The person who pushed me don't even matter. The person who punched me in the face, we got to get it on. See that like that, y'all. I mean, I guess y'all want to say also y'all just let him walk, bro. No, they didn't let him walk. They let this nigga know, boy, we investigating this shit. And if the courts want to pick this shit up, they can pick this shit up. If they don't want to pick this shit up, it's over. But y'all trying to y'all trying to loop this officer into saying some bullshit. Like, come on, bro, let him rock, gang. It's his job. It's his job at the end of the day. I usually don't agree with officers in this whole like bullshit. I don't want to say nothing thing, but this officer, he's in the right here, bro. He got to abide by that book. He's going by the book, ladies and gentlemen. Let's let him go by this book and let's let him do his job. You know what I'm saying? Walks away disappointedly. See? Well, shut the hell up, bald head, light skinned nigga. We don't care about that. At least I don't. So, yeah, let's go. What am I doing a reaction to now? Let's react to Daily Dose of Crime. Cops rescue 7 children after a disturbing traffic stop. Let's see this disturbing traffic stop, shall we? What? They drove from Buffalo to Arizona? Oh no, brother. That's boy in 35 hours? No way they was in the back of a U-Haul for 35 hours, bro. Brother, that's like you might as well be launched into space. Ew. Come on, Tyler. We don't care, bro. Ew. Why does everybody look so atrocious, bro? Like I'm gonna say this now, bro. This may be like maybe this may be triggering for some people, but New York got some they got some interesting looking creatures up there, bro. Like it be some people from out of New York. I'd be looking at them like, who made this human? There's no way somebody actually made this person. Like all three of these people, his shirt loose as hell all about the neck, gang. She looks terrible. I don't know. Never mind. I mean, two women. Okay. What? Like, what's going on with her hair, bro? Come on, man. New York, do better, bro. What's up, Ryland Games? Appreciate whoever just liked the stream too, man. What? So he don't know if the baby is his. Where's the baby? Is a baby in this video? Where? Well, yeah, of course. That's a long time. I can't even we can't even dispute nothing he's saying right now because that makes total sense. Ain't nobody driving a full 35 hours, bro. Well, at least I don't know nobody that's doing that. I went from Chicago to Oregon with me, my cousin, my brother, and that was 29 hours, brother. That was the longest car ride I've ever been in. I would never do another car ride that long ever again, bro. And I ain't never been in the car that long since that, yeah, since that trip. No bullshit. I ain't never. When was the last time I sat in the car for a long, long time? Well, driving, stopping, and all that. Yeah, that don't really count. So yeah, last time I was in the car for a long time was that 29 hour car ride, and that was like 4 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. Shavista Bristol. He tell me you been over this marriage goes through. Hell no. So I've been in the car for 9 hours once. Yeah, how long? How long was? I don't remember the initial, because I think we only made two stops. We made, what, do we make two stops or three stops? I think we only made two stops, if I'm not mistaken. We drove from Chicago. We went from Chicago. I think the first stop that we made, as far as like, we gonna go stop and get some sleep. I think that was in, not Nebraska. Was it Nebraska or was it Arkansas? It was either Nebraska or Arkansas. One of them. It wasn't Nebraska. It was Arkansas. And then the next time we stopped was in Utah. So I don't know. The first stop was either Arkansas or Nebraska, however long it takes to get from Chicago to there. And then from there to Utah. And then from Utah all the way to Oregon. So the longest we probably was in the car was like probably somewhere close to 9 hours, bro. Like straight. You know what I'm saying? Of course, a motherfucker stop, get some gas and shit like that, stretch a motherfucker legs. But brother, that was the worst. That was the worst time I've ever. That was the worst time I've ever had in my life. And the worst part was I was sitting in the back seat, where it was like the suitcases and TV and legs, your legs all cramped up and shit. Like my knees ain't never felt so bad in my life, bro. I told myself there will never be another car ride where like I have to sit in the car. If I gotta sit in the car for an hour, it's over. Like I can't do it. I will get claustrophobic, bro. And it's all stems from that. I don't see how motherfuckers do like long ass road trips. I can't do it. I always told myself, bro, I want to go on a road trip, bro. It'd be dope. Never in my life I'll go on a road trip. It's not happening. Okay. See, uh, See, y'all gotta have y'all stories together, bro. Y'all gotta have y'all stories together. One can't say, yo, we was coming down here and I was helping her move from Arizona to such and such. And then one can't say, oh, we was coming down here to visit family. Come on, bro. Y'all already supposed to y'all supposed to be here with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, locked in, gang. Stories cannot be different when you talking to the police. Everybody's story has to be the same. I learned that from riding the car with my homies. Like, boy, look, police stop us. We say we was going here, and then they start throwing in all type of other random questions. One person answer at a time. Like, or one person ain't got to answer at a time, but one person answer this one question, and that's for all of us. You answer for all of us, bro. So don't fuck up. You feel what I'm saying? But we all gotta have our story straight. It can't be no let's contradict this nigga and nah, bro. You contradicted the nigga in the car gang. And he was supposed to whatever. I don't know, man. Let me unpause it. Okay, so he got that right. 35 hours. They knew. Yeah, that would have been some high class furniture, brother. Worth thousands upon thousands of dollars. If I gotta drive 35 hours to come get it, well, I'd jump on the nearest plane and ship that shit to myself. There's no way I'm sitting in a U-Haul for 35 hours, nigga. I can't sit nowhere for 35 hours. That shit is dead. Traveling, shit, motherfucker barely can sit on a plane for that long. And shit, longest plane ride I've ever been on was shit when I was coming back from Oregon going to Chicago. I thought we was gonna have to drive back. Boy, what? Motherfucker instantly hopped on that plane. I think it was like 4 hours, 3 hours. However long it take to get from Oregon to Chicago. I think it was 3 hours though, or four. Wasn't that long. Shit. I also want to know who are the people in the back of the truck. Okay, let me take my wild guess. I'm gonna say either they riding, either they bringing people back to New York with them that they couldn't fit inside of the U-Haul because the U-Haul not big enough, and maybe the people just wanted to come with them, or they are maybe trafficking people. I'm not sure on this one, but them look like kids, and they're like another adult was in the back too. So I don't really know what's going on, and it's not really making sense to me. So those are the only two things I can think of. Family traveling with them that couldn't fit in the U-Haul, which that would also be a, I guess you say that would be a crime on their part because people can't ride in the back of U-Hauls, bro. Even though I've done it, I've done that probably like 3 times in my life. But that's besides the point. Helping people move furniture and shit like that. So I don't really know, bro. But this is wild. Okay. Oh, they in Missouri? I thought they was in Arizona. Oh, they right there, bro. So they was literally on their way back. You know what I'm saying? What's the word, Benji? Hope you're well. Hope you're well. What time is it in America? It's currently 3:30. 3:30 a.m. You know what I'm saying? What time is it where you at? You in England, right? The UK? I've liked already. Appreciate you for liking the stream, game. Appreciate that. Oh, Scotland. Okay, Scotland. It's 9 a.m. What what y'all got going on in Scotland? Jesus, this radio is terrible. It's messed up the whole conversation. Come on, bro. Going fishing today? Okay. You 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 catching you going you catching and cooking, or do you catch them and release them? My nigga Benji. I mean, bro seemed truthful. My man's Bristol. Said no catch. Said no catch and release. I'm white as hell. I mean, shit, brother. I've seen some white motherfuckers. Well, you are from overseas too, so I can't really put that on y'all. But I've seen some white motherfuckers do some catching. They do some catching and cooking, boy. Especially down south. They'll catch some shit and cook the hell out that shit. Raccoon, possum, and all that shit. I ain't never had that shit. Plus, I'm not from down south, but I've seen some motherfuckers do it. Alligator, they catch all that shit and cook the hell out that shit, bro. I just like hearing that. You might be like the second or third person that in my chat that be like on some fishing shit. My man's Robert that be in here. He from New York. He also be doing like some fishing shit, catch and release. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be dope to hear. Well, it might be like the fourth person saying that. But yeah, it'd be dope to hear people going fishing. Fishing is like that shit peaceful. It may be agitating at times because a motherfucker might not catch nothing, but it's still peaceful. It's some shit that I low key look to get into in the near future. No bullshit. Fishing is some fun shit. I ain't gonna lie. Especially when you catch you a fish. So yeah, really peaceful for sure. Jesus. Yeah, I caught a brown trout yesterday. That's tough. A decent sized trout. How many pounds? It bet not be. Okay, so I take it. I take him at face value for what he's saying, bro. He might not. Then again, he might know, but then again, he might not know. He just doing the driving. He don't really know what's going on in the back. Like the boy bet not be no goddamn drugs, no guns in that boy. I ain't got time for that. Said not quite 0.3 pounds. Also like a little like a little baby. I thought you was talking like you caught like a 5 pound trout or like a 3 pound trout. I was gonna say, yo, you going crazy. What's up, Julia? Well, brother, him being smart ain't got shit to do with you. What you think is smart, what anybody else think is smart, has that like those are two completely different sides of the spectrum. Let's get that understood now. So you being honest but not being smart, nigga. That's up to them and their lives, nigga. Like you, that's not for you to determine whether he's being smart or not with his life. It's his life. What are we doing here, bro? You determine whether this is illegal for him to be having people in the back of a U-Haul driving across country. As long as he's not trafficking no humans or he's not bringing no illegals across the border, I think he gravy. If I'm being honest, it's really all on them whether somebody passed away or whatever. Then there's a crime, but as long as they good, bro, I don't really see what he. What are you scalding this nigga about him not being smart, nigga? What are we doing? Okay, now here's another caveat. You just told this nigga there is no AC in the back of one of them shits. So is there AC in the back of this shit or not? Come on, bro. Like he tripping. Said, "Oh, good. God bless you." Said, "God, God bless you. You are nice." I subbed. Appreciate that, Julia. Appreciate that. Where you from? Appreciate you for subbing. 'Greece. Hey, that's tough. I don't think I ever had anybody from Greece tapped in. I'm from Chicago, Julia. What time is it in Greece right now? $11:49. It's okay. This officer asking too many questions at one time, and I don't like that shit. But it's almost 4 in the morning here. It's 3:50. Just turned 3:50. 3:50 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Well, uh, the stories are kind of the same. If I'm gonna be all the way funky, the stories are the same. I think they're just jumbled up. Like somebody's telling the story in like the wrong order and format. But Buddy's saying, "Yo, we went down there to go like pick up this." What would he say? I think he said we went down there to go like pick up furniture or some shit like that. Boom, bam, bop. Then he told dude that like, "Yo, it's people in the back." Also, of course, after he went and talked to her, she said that they went down there to visit family, and then to get like clothes or some shit like that, something like that, bro. But regardless, it's kind of the same fucking story. It's not really nothing major, bro. Like y'all didn't catch no drug bust or no shit like that. I don't think. Say, wow, Leslie. Hope you have a good day. So, what do you do on this channel? Uh, really reactions, YouTube Shorts. Uh, well, I guess you could say YouTube Shorts reactions. Long form reactions, and I'm gonna start posting like vlogs and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? But that's mainly it though. I'm gonna start doing a lot of this shit and lives. I guess you could say. You're on my live right now, but yeah, that's about it. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all in here, if y'all got Twitch, follow me on Twitch. Link is in the description. I do reactions on Twitch also. Julia. See, see, look, the officer, y'all trying to scold them like y'all their parents about the whole safety thing. I understand that. I understand you explaining that to them, bro. But if they not breaking no law, the whole safety thing of risking somebody else's life is up to them, not y'all. It's only up to y'all, and y'all got to get involved if somebody actually passes away or not. But that's not up to y'all, bro. I'm sorry to even say that. Like, that's like saying, yo, bro, uh, I'm in a car with my homie, and I decided to voluntarily get in the trunk, and he's driving at 50 miles an hour on the highway. Unless this man forcibly put me in this trunk, the police can't do nothing about that. I decided to willingly get in the trunk. Am I risking my own safety? Of course I am. Am I risking other people's safety too? Yes. But brother, that has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with you. No bullshit. They safety ain't got nothing to do with y'all, bro. I'm sorry. Unless they out here like, yo, we finna go and we finna take these people, we finna go commit a bunch of crimes. Then yeah, but other than that, that safety shit ain't got nothing to do with y'all, bro. Well, I have to go. Well, I hope you have a blessed day. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Julia. I mean, if okay, I put it like this: if y'all are so concerned about the whole people being in the back of the truck, why haven't we lifted this shit up yet? Like, what we doing? What we waiting on? Are we waiting on to put these people in handcuffs or what? I'm low key tired of watching this video and watching y'all scold these people over this dumbass idea they had. Yes, it's dumb, but it's up to them. They should be 15. That we have to call children's services and all that. It was Adam. What are y'all doing? See, that's a bit much though. After the officer really told the nigga like, "Yo, bro, uh, well, what the fuck he say?" He was like, "Yo, bro, as long as you ain't commit no crimes, then we gonna let you go and you gonna be good." What are we doing? I'm not getting it. I'm about to say, nigga, put that motherfucking gun up, stupid ass nigga. Is this a pregnant lady? Okay, it says one adult, two adults. Okay, so four adults, I guess. And he stepped on that shoe, that weak ass Nike mid top. Damn, there's hella people back here. Four adults. Search. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say what? What's up? What's up, my dog VR? Chillin', bro. See, you know what I'm saying? Surprisingly, the nigga was right. What you got going on, my dog VR? You know what I'm saying? You chilling, kicking it? much. Just slow my homie. That's tough. God damn. A federal sentence of 7 years? Damn. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know if I agree with that whole child services shit. Mainly because it'd be a lot of weird ass activity going on behind child services, so I can't really get down with that whole aspect, but whatever. I guess. I don't really agree with that dumb shit, but it is what it is. Next up deck I mean next up deck. Next on deck we got Tommy G. Let's title of this video is Investigating Michigan's Most Aggressive Police Officer. Let's see what they got going on in Michigan. My man's Tommy G. Was that him? Yeah, he looked dumb. I likes that, Tommy. I likes that. Let's do it. Why is he stumping that person's legs? Hold on. Look at his suit. I don't trust no man with a suit this loose, bro. Your suit this loose, brother. Nah. That video was dope. I don't remember seeing that. Melvindale, Michigan. Why they got an Arizona Cardinals sign? What the? Come on, bro. What are we doing? Okay. Exactly. See, I can respect somebody like this, bro. Shout out my man's Chief Rivera. Shout out to you, brother. You got a lot of common sense. Seems like you got a good head on your shoulder. Nice dome piece. You know what I'm saying? Got your goatee going on with your grays in it. Shout out to that good brother right there, man. This is a good brother. He understand. You dig? What? The fact that he got this weak ass haircut, any officer that got this weak ass haircut, I already know he on some bullshit. Haircut, weak as shit, glasses. First of all, these are the wackest shades I've ever seen in my life. If anybody wearing sunglasses or shades, gang, nobody's wearing clear sunglasses. If they have a clear outer lining of the frame, gang, and dark tints, nah, brother, he's an asshole. He been on paid leave for a year. How? For what? What like? What requires you to be on paid leave for a whole year? This city is very small as well. Jesus. Attorney David A. Robinson. Why he got a picture? Oh. That 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 picture right there. This picture tells me all I need to know about this guy, bro. Once again, dipshit haircut. Anybody with this haircut, do not trust them, especially if they law enforcement. These weak ass shades. I don't know who took this picture. If he took this picture of himself, you know he's an asshole. And naked face, no beard, no stash. Yeah. Ass face. This guy's a jackass. Hold on, go back. Shout out Brandon Buckingham. Are they doing this investigation together? Like, this is the second time I've seen them like type partner in crime on each other. Well, in each other video. Well, I don't know if they've been in each other videos, but this is the second time I've seen Brandon in Tommy's video, which is crazy. Well, not crazy, but they kind of do the same kind of videos. But this is dope though. I likes that, Tommy. I likes that. The law of justice almost never takes them. He. That's wild. See, this shout out to this chief, superintendent, lieutenant, whoever this bald man is, Chief Rivera. That's the same thing I be saying when I be watching half of these police chase videos that I be watching, especially with Georgia State. Bro, they be acting like it take 19 niggas to take down one guy. They be hitting this nigga with all type of tombstone, pile drivers, 5-star frog splashes from the top rope, leg drops. Like I be like, damn, bro. First of all, if you're an officer, this is just my whole take. If you're one officer and there's one man, if you don't have enough power to take down one man, as you are also one man, you shouldn't be an officer. That should be a requirement as an officer at the academy. You have to take down somebody. Let's say you 190 pounds as an officer, which I don't feel like you should be 190 pounds as an officer. And I'm talking male specifically. I feel like you should be at least 200 plus, but healthy. You have to take down somebody at 190 pounds. This person that you have to wrestle to the ground is 225. If you need help with this person, okay, cool. But there should be a requirement where you are supposed to be able to take this man down. If you can't take him down, brother, I'm sorry. This is not the job for you. You're going to have to be on desk duty until you get stronger. No bullshit. Shout out to that good brother. He a brother doing the police work. Shout out to him. He needed to brush his hair, but that's besides the point. See, I respect that. I still want to know. I ain't mentioned this when we first seen this brother right here. Where his teeth at? Like where? Like did he get into a fight and somebody knocked his teeth out? And look at this person's face. Like, hold on, brother. Is he looking at his teeth or is he looking at dude tase him? Somebody get him going. Well, criminal activity is crazy. Yo, what's the word, Mark? My bad, I ain't see your comments. I got another idea for y'all. How about y'all? How about somebody catch him? And this is just me. This is just me spitballing here. How about somebody catch him late night? You know what I'm saying? You grab him up real quick. Make sure he ain't got no firearm because he seemed like a scary ass nigga to see people and he'll start shooting immediately. Grab him, make sure he ain't got no firearm. Tape him to a chair. Or just take him out back into like the nearest alley. You take a crowbar and baseball bats to both of his knees. And you fuck him up for the rest of his life. Now he's no longer able to use them knees to walk up on people, and now he's fucked. There we go. Quick solution. Yeah, see, he strikes me as one of them officers that's like, yo, bro, give me your ID right now. No, bro. Tell me why I'm being pulled over. And then he opened the door, get out the car. He one of them type of niggas. Like, oh, when I tell you to do something, you do it. No, gang. This is not how that works. It's not that there is no telling me what to do. You can request my ID. Like, yo, can I have your ID? X, Y, and Z. You don't give me your ID right now. Or you're gonna get tased. No, it's not how life works, bro. You don't threaten people. First of all, the fact that he's saying that shit so sarcastically really just pissed me the fuck. You scared me. You scared me. Listen here, ass face. I think anybody in a right state of mind would have been scared if you walked up on them by how you look. You got this dipshit haircut. You look like a bitch. Like, come on, bro. Watch out, gang. There we go, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. If this, it's well, I was gonna say if this is there's plenty of officers like this in the city of Chicago, and the city of Chicago has paid hefty fines for having dumb dickhead bitch ass officers like this on a fucking force that think that they just gonna big dog niggas and request shit and harass motherfuckers. They got plenty of officers like this, bro. No bullshit. I ain't gonna front. It's been plenty of time, bro. I seen a video. I think this was either on. This could have been on TikTok. It had to be on YouTube. I seen a video on YouTube where an officer was he was in some project in Chicago, gang, and the nigga was telling this nigga he was telling the nigga that he was I don't know if he was stopping this thing on foot or whatever, but the nigga was recording him, and he was telling the nigga like, yeah, you better run, or I'ma shoot you. You better run or I'ma shoot you. Nigga, what are we talking about, bro? It it's I thought it was don't run or I'ma shoot you, which is even worse. But you better run or I'ma shoot you, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, the nigga behind the camera was antagonizing this nigga. But the video was so out of context, it was crazy. He was telling the nigga to shut up. He said he running up on dude, grabbing his gun. He had his gun out. I'm like, oh hell no. You can't see we can't have officers like that on the force game. I want to know what the hell they did after that video was released. They had to get him up out of there. You gotta pack niggas like that up, bro. He can't work for nobody, bro. That's some bullshit. What's the word, Van Allen? Jesus. Ex-Mayor Chief Cheddar Hayes claimed that the city is using a rural police officer to help eliminate its $1 million debt through improper impounds. Specifically, he claims Foreman fails to use discrepancies in towing vehicles by sitting on the road all day, waiting for poor people and beat up vehicles to drive by so he could run their plates, ticket, and tow them. Yeah, this nigga seems like a dickhead. No wonder he doing this shit in like a small town. Somebody would have fucked him up. Right. Facts. I've been through that so many times. It's fucking insane, bro. They roll up and be like, "Hey, did y'all see anybody around here wearing this color or this color?" Or, "Hey, y'all kind of match the description of somebody that they said was committing crimes around here." I don't get, like, how am I supposed to answer that? Am I supposed to be like, "Yeah, bro, it was us. We was committing them crimes. We was like committing like armed robberies, and we was like shooting and killing people." What am I supposed to tell you when you say that? That doesn't make any sense to me. That's stupid. What the hell? That might be overly excessive though. Like that's like if you got your gun license and they tell you like, "Yo, if like you can how would I say this? I forget the word. You can if somebody's like running up on you trying to do like some weird shit to you, you can only shoot them a certain amount of times, but you can't like overdo it. You can't like it's like overkill pretty much. You can't like if somebody run up on you and they trying to like rob you and maybe they got a gun, you can't empty your whole clip on them motherfuckers. Let's say you got 12 rounds, you can't empty all 12 rounds. If you shoot them like three, maybe four times, that might even be too much. But as long as you can like, I guess you could say, de-escalate the situation, like get them up off you, get them on the ground or some shit like that. Pretty much stop them from trying to harm you, but not overkill them. Pretty much, it's just kind of the same thing, really. What? Damn. See that right there. I put that'll put the people who, how would I say this? That'll put the people who work for the tow truck company, not Mike Gotcha or Mike Got whoever the hell he is. I'm talking about the people that work for him, like that drive the tow truck. That'll put them in a weird predicament. Because if you out here towing people cars, certain people hold grudges and they don't be liking that shit. Certain people already don't like tow truck drivers. They feel like they be on some bullshit. But you work for a bullshit company that's targeting people, and this person got a contract with these people, and they just be towing shit. Nah, brother, that'll get you fucked up. If I'm working for that tow truck company, brother, I gotta leave. I gotta go work for somebody else. I can't work for you. No sir. Damn. Whoa. Facts. See, that's like some real dickhead shit. Like I don't get your purpose in doing that. Like I get you trying to make some money, but nigga, if you trying to make some more money, you gotta find another profession, bro. Go be like a construction worker. Go be like a what you call it, like a private investigator, a contractor, or something. Gang, like go work for the railroad or some shit. Gang, you not making enough money on your police job to the point where you gotta impound people cars, and then like I bet when they cars go to auction, I'm finna buy them shits, and then I'm gonna go flip them and sell them. What kind of bum ass activity is that, nigga? You broke as shit. Jesus. That's 3 months though, gang. Like, what if you already behind on certain bills, bro? And it's like, okay, I'm driving my car, I paid for the car, I don't have insurance, so you want me to take my money that I got that I barely have any of to get my car back, also to risk getting pulled over by officer ass face dipshit bitch nigga haircut. You like I'm losing, bro. I'm losing before I could ever win. What are we doing? That's scumbag material. I like how they just right here on business. Like, look, we got some questions for you, nigga. Step out here real quick. And whoever that is behind that glass probably nervous as shit. Like, what the fuck is this? And this, obviously, this brother just walked in. I'm assuming this is a brother back here. Hey, no way, Brandon Buckingham and Tommy G really just went in this police station and had everybody shook. Everybody done walked off. Motherfucker don't want to ask no questions. Motherfucker don't know what's going on. This nigga talking, I gotta wait for my deputy chief to come back. He'll be back in about a half hour. He like, yeah, boy, but you still finna come ask these questions. Fuck all that. Why this big ass officer scared though? Like why won't he step out there and talk to these niggas? They don't look like a threat, bro. These niggas probably like maybe what 6'2", 6'2", 6'1", maybe they probably like 6 feet tall, bro. You look like you can handle yourself, my guy. Step out there and answer them questions, nigga. Well, they are an outside agency. I ain't never seen two Caucasian brothers walk into a police station and had them niggas shook. Like, damn. He just shook them down, gang. Everybody ran. Everybody was like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know who to answer to. I don't know who to tell nothing to. And the deputy chief is like, oh shit. And he said he stepped off into the lab. But well, what lab he going to? Well, he went to work on his basketball skills. He worked on his dribbling packages and his fucking crossovers and shit like that. Like, what is he doing? He worked on his shot, nigga. Fuck all that. Answer these questions. Damn. Damn. why? Why is he back here? Is he scared? I hate how he got this hat on too. He just shook them down, gang. Not gonna lie, he like if we was gonna say well what is the word like conquered? Is it conquered? Would the word be conquered? No, I don't think it would be conquered. They just walked in there. I guess you would say they just big dog them niggas. They walked in there, big dog them niggas. They stood on business. They controlled the well fuck that. They controlled the tempo, nigga. The whole tempo of the game, nigga. That was a 30-point blowout. No bullshit. It was 30-0. Tommy G. Brandon Buckingham against Melbourne Police. I fucking hate this picture of him. He looks like an asshole, bro. Like he's like one of the people you just want to suck in this motherfucking shit, man. Ugly ass nigga. Cheap ass sunglasses. What? What? Okay. So not only is this officer a dickhead and he on some corrupt bitch ass bullshit, the city is also on some corrupt bitch ass bullshit. So because the city is in debt and they broke as shit, first of all, I don't know how you become a small city and you become in debt. What are y'all buying? Lamborghinis, Ferraris? Like, well, first of all, they're in $1 million debt, so they've only been able to buy one Lamborghini and one Ferrari. You, this city so broke, they was like, nah, we gonna fire the chief and we gonna keep Buddy ass in because we need this money and he getting us this bread while also fucking over the citizens. Come on, brother. Well, the beating y'all gave him, y'all beat the shit out of him. Facts. That's a fact. One bad apple. It's that saying of one bad apple could spoil a whole bunch. And I ain't gonna lie to you, that's kind of the story of my life of dealing with police, bro. I ain't gonna front. Yeah, I've dealt with some cool ass officers, some ones just like yo, they ain't on no bitch ass shit, they ain't on no bullshit, they ain't doing no weird shit. And then I've dealt with some officers that's like, yo, brother, you make me not like no police officers. You want to do all this tough shit. I ain't gonna front. Facts. He fuck you. That's tough. W video Tommy G. W freaking video. W's for you and Brandon Buckingham. I ain't gonna lie, with them 40 requests, it's gonna be boy that they gonna flood them. I got a feeling this video gonna turn out just like the what's the lady name, Tiffany Henyard for Dalton. This video gonna turn out just like that one. It's gonna gain a whole lot of traction for that little bitty ass city. And Tommy G did just release this video. It's gonna blow up. and dude gonna get his ass fired because that shit gonna be all over the internet and now everybody know. Let me read some comments. Fantastic video, Tommy. Thank you for allowing me to be part of it. Yo, Brandon Buckingham. He make dope ass content. I watch Brandon Buckingham too. Same kind of style video Tommy G do, but just a little different. But he throw his own twist on it. Shout out to them though, man. Training officer. Termination for criminally charged him. This is real bad. Now about money. Said the mayor and city council are just as guilty. That's a fact. That's another thing though. Like, how was he fired and reinstated? And I want to know how was the chief of police fired? Like, they practically fired the chief of police because he put dude on leave, and then all the tolls was down. Well, nobody getting their cars towed, so they had dude get fired. They had the chief of police get fired, and then Buddy got his job back. Pretty much, that was some dumb shit. So when you get pulled over and the cop has that haircut, just know you're cooked. Chat, what was I just saying, bro? I see somebody in the motherfucking comment section know what they know what they talking about, bro. If you get pulled over and you see the cop with that haircut, gang, it's over with for you. It's over. Let me see the comments. So why is this not the top comment or pinned? Did the PE teacher cut? Said just don't resist. Well, now you know, just don't resist. Get your stupid ass out of here. Cop saying you scared me. So sarcastic. That pissed me off. I ain't gonna front. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. So he collected around $500,000 in towing cars for the city. Also from the city. I don't understand how every citizen in the city isn't at every town hall meeting demanding his resignation. It's the one thing investigating. It's one thing investigating crimes. It's another thing investigating cops committing crimes. Truly, thank you for this. Facts. Shout out to Tommy G, man. It's a W video. It's time for me to get up off here, though. Chat, I ain't gonna front. I've been at this shit for a little minute now. You dig what I'm saying? Why do people be coming in here pinning this dumb shit in my chat though? That shit be blowing me. Y'all be pissing me off with that shit. Whoever be coming in here pinning this stupid shit. But whatever. I'll be back, chat, tomorrow. I got my word, man. I'll be back on this joint. And yeah. I'm out. Peace, you dig? What's up to everybody that's still over here on YouTube, man? Damn, okay, that was fast. They just got me off that. need to put this on my shit. I don't know how the fuck. Like, how did they get this shit up there? Gotta figure that out. Hold on. No, I don't even need to turn this bitch off though. Boom. Disconnected. Hurry. Yeah, my head got this from my damn headset. And my brush dry as hell. Like this motherfucker got dandruff in it. Yeah, put that motherfucker in the sun, bro. Alright, chat. I'm off this joint, man. But I do appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Rocking out with me for these what 2.5 hours I've been on here. I'll be back again for y'all. I would say in the morning, but probably tonight. I don't know. I'll be back though, chat. Y'all know I love y'all niggas, man. Love y'all niggas. Y'all stay supporting and rocking out with your boy. You dig? Still need to clean off my container, but I'm out, chat.